I don't look cute enough. Don't. You're never cute, Tim. It's okay. You sound like my mom.
Aw. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Leora if you're new here. And so obviously I'm not in Boston. I am in my hometown in Fort Myers, Florida with my mom and my stepdad and my brothers. So since I'm in Florida, I'm like, why not study outside as much as I can? And that's kind of just what I've been doing. So since you last saw my last weekly vlog, basically I didn't really know that I was going to be coming down to Florida right away. And once we found out that our exam last Thursday was going to be moved online, I was like, okay, I'm going to go home as soon as I can, drive down because of Rascal, and here I am. So let me show you my current setup for my online learning. First up, we have the necessary butt cushion because these patio chairs are not great. And then we have my computer with Canvas open, and I can go to my lecture captures here. All of them are posted for the class that we're doing right now, which is Neuroscience. I have my study schedule so I can try and keep track of everything because that is how I stay focused, although I need to change this around. Got my iPad because I do take notes while I am doing this online learning, and sometimes I do outlines, and it's just kind of a mixture of things. Got my headphones so that I can listen and stay focused. Water bottle, stay hydrated out here in this Florida heat. And a dog just for emotional support. So this is kind of how I'm probably going to be doing every day, and I'll vlog all this week so you can kind of see how I'm doing everything. So as of today, we did have a group assignment due for our oral health promotion class, and normally we probably would have been able to meet up with our group in person, but we just kind of messaged each other and did a Google Slides thing and did it from home, and it was fine, and I turned it in for us. So that was one thing that was due today. Upcoming assignments, so operative doesn't have our hands-on portion right now. I don't know if it's canceled indefinitely or forever, so we still have the didactic portion of operative, and part of that includes our professor doing live lectures Tuesdays and Thursdays when we normally would have had class from 1 to whenever, I don't know, depending how long his lectures are. And so that'll be really interesting. I'll try and vlog some of that. I think it'll be real fun. We still have stuff that's due on Canvas, just random assignments. Like, we call them case notes, so we will get a patient and we have to write about them like we would in Axiom. So just getting us used to the system that we'll be working with when we are in clinic in our 3rd and 4th years. So as of right now, it's hard to say how this is going to affect us in the long term because a lot of things are still up in the air. It's still really early. We don't know how this is going to end with, you know, the COVID-19. So still have a lot to figure out. But for now, I'm just gonna start watching lectures for the day. So I got a fun message from my neuroanatomy professor. I'm just gonna read this to you because it's really interesting. Okay, so it's titled, "Be Ready. Dear students, today you have begun the neuroscience course. This material is not particularly intuitive," which is true, it's hard, "especially if you have not been exposed to electrical potentials. Please do not underestimate this material. It is traditionally the content that many people struggle with." Just as some context, I've spoken to a lot of D2s and they say this is the hardest course they've taken, and that includes like up until now and what they're taking, you know, in their D2 year. So that's a little scary. The goal of the lectures in the first exam is for you to understand details of how the nervous system works. As such, you cannot simply memorize things but must be able to walk through the processes involved in resting on active neurons. So that was the statement or the sentence that kind of freaked a lot of my friends out. They're like, you can't memorize things, and think that you'll be okay on the exam. It's kind of more of you need to know how everything works and be able to analyze things and whatnot. So yeah, it's gonna be a little interesting to see how we do, especially because we're learning this all virtually, and I think they're gonna do like a Zoom office hour type of scenario. I'm not really sure. So I looked over the first lecture again because they had a lecture capture posted from 2 years ago, and that was with a different professor, but they were just trying to get us the content. So I watched the one that I was supposed to today, and it was good. It's a lot of material. It's pretty difficult. I don't think I've taken neuroscience before, so this is going to be probably pretty challenging for me. Fun. So I'm looking at my study schedule right now. I've did the neuroanatomy lecture. I watched the physio one a few days ago, so I'll look at the physio 2 lecture, and then my lecture that I'm supposed to outline is the physio 3. So I'm hopefully going to get to all those today. It is 5:21. There is still plenty of time to get these things finished, and I'm not sure how I'm going to tackle this yet. I talked to my friends and said that I wanted to do like video chats every other day if possible to go over the material and kind of bounce ideas off of each other. Our first exam is it's next Thursday, so I have a good amount of time to prepare, but I need to do well on this exam, because also in that message it said you can't rely that you'll do better on the second and third exam, because this course just doesn't work like that. You know, you have to expect that every exam will be equally hard. So sorry that today wasn't really super eventful. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a little more fun. Massachusetts is a stay-at-home advisory. Meanwhile, my parents said, let's get ice cream. Love both.
When is the DJ then?
Social distancing at its finest. Samir, where are you at?
Hold on, I'm getting another call, but I'm trying to wait for it to go away.
Tim! Say hello.
I don't look cute enough. Don't. You're never cute, Tim. It's okay. You sound like my mom.
Aww. So as of right now, it's a Thursday and it's noon. So I'm gonna eat some lunch, and I haven't studied yet this morning, but I've gotten ready, and this is the most I've gotten ready in the past like week. So I'm just gonna probably look at a lecture or something, or look at emails. And we have a Zoom call with our operative professors at 1, so you can kind of see a little bit of how that is. One of them is gonna be lecturing on teeth whitening, so it should be interesting. Rascal is still here with us. He wants to go in the pool. We'll do it a little bit.
And I know love is like the phases of the moon. And I know you would say I gave up way too soon.
As you saw earlier, I was watching Love Island while I was eating lunch, so just something kind of silly and fun to watch. But I need to look at the I guess I'm gonna be looking at 2 neuro lectures. Oh my gosh, it's already 8 o'clock. I haven't really vlogged much today. I'm sorry, but these are kind of the days. You wake up and before you know it, the day is already gone. So I don't know what I've been doing, but I haven't really studied today, so I need to do that. My family is very loud, so I try to vlog when they're a little more chilled out. Like right now, they're just playing video games. My dad and my mom are in the front room watching a movie. So I think I will end the vlog here. I hope that I addressed any questions that you have about how this time is for a dental student. And if you have any questions that I didn't answer, please leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you in the next one. Bye.